January the 9th, 2021, a new year. There's magnolias. These are plants I have. This one's grandiflora because of those brown tufts of hair underneath the leaves. There's pieces that I broke off. I'll try and put them in peat moss in a bag or a pot. Try and grow them. There's no roots cut from the cutting.
I think I'm making new rules. I shouldn't ride the unicycle.
Spider lilies.
Except when there's a car here that can take you to the ER if they need to.
Okay.
I'm too old. I'm falling the brake.
They were rotting, these, but I think they survived. I cleaned up the core. There was a grub in the core of these bulbs and a few others. I'm nursing them back to health, trying to keep them alive. Here are Himalayan cedar, cypresses. They only get down to zone 8, I read, but hopefully they'll survive here in zone 7. They're so far alright. Some kind of succulent that spreads, grows during the spring. There's China fir. They do really well here in the heat, clay, and they're cold hardy enough to live here. They're from southeastern Asia, around southern China, Vietnam, Laos, possibly Cambodia, and maybe Taiwan. Yeah, Taiwan too. Some more China firs. People plant them in their yards here. More China firs. Small China firs. These are small. They're going to get healthier as they grow. They're transplanted. These are trifoliate oranges. They're really cold hardy for an orange. They're from Korea, or I think they are native to Korea. They grow them there. I found these in a lawn beside a couple bushes. They were setting seeds. They were scattered on the lawn, being mowed over. They're being mowed over. Huh? Oh, gloves? Yeah, I think so. This is rosemary. I put them in peat moss just for storage. This is probably lamb's ear. I found it in a pot. There's a lot of it growing on the street side somewhere. More China fir and the date palm I transplanted just recently. There's another Himalayan cedar. They do well in clay too, and the heat, like the China firs do. There's some spruce in here, Serbian spruce seeds, but the rain got a lot of them. I think beat it down on them and killed them. Hopefully some will come up. I need to put a bag or put them underneath shelter. Winter's a good time to grow seeds. Here it's like an extended spring and the mild winter climate in North Carolina. These I found a whole bunch of seedlings underneath 4 palm trees at a subdivision entrance. These are, I think, Chinese windmill palms. There were like thousands of seeds. They have a heart shape. They look like Chinese windmill palms. They're really cold hardy. One in Washington, D.C. survived down in negative 16 degrees Fahrenheit on the polar vortex winter in 2013 to 2014. It's the Bulgarian strain of the Chinese windmill palm that survived that. So they're like the most cold hardy palms in the world, I think. So yeah, they're being mowed over to where they were, so I plucked them up out of the ground. This is the biggest one. It was in a rose bush. That's what was allowed to grow some without being mowed over. These are bulbs, like tulips. They were $6 for 65 plus extra large tulips. So at Aldi. I'm putting them in the pots so that they will be baked in the sun in the summer here. There are not many plants that can survive in a pot in the summertime in this climate. It's so hot. But those bulbs they're adapted for that. They need that heat, otherwise they'll rot in the summer. They go dormant in the summertime. They're native landers, like Central Asia. It's really hot in the summer. Now this is cool. I found while I was at work, working at a tree company, that I found they're pruning. This is a Taiwan redwood, or Taiwania cryptomeroides. It looks like a cryptomeria Japanese cedar. They were broken off. So I put it in water just to keep it. Maybe it'll grow roots if I put it in some peat moss. I got smaller cuttings there. I put in peat moss too, along with some thick branches. It froze last night. There's a little bit of ice. Yeah, it's cool. Juvenile